Get ready for the news that is shaking up the world. Evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins has dropped a bombshell op-ed, suggesting that AI chatbot Claude might actually be conscious. Dawkins isn't claiming certainty, but he points out that Claude's sophisticated abilities are so hard to explain without assuming some kind of inner experience, raising the massive question of whether we are just fooling ourselves with these advanced models.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we dive into the cutting-edge developments happening at the Anthropic Code with Claude conference. We're talking about the launch of Claude managed agents and a brand new feature called Dreaming, which allows the AI to sleep and reflect, clean up its memory, and even upgrade itself during breaks. This feature is a huge leap in how AI handles complex, long-term tasks and memory management. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Anthropic is also closing a massive gap in the 3D printing industry with 8 new Claude AI connectors. These connectors let engineers control design software like Autodesk Fusion, Blender, and SketchUp just by talking to the AI, automating tedious file coordination and handoffs that used to consume hours of manual work. And finally, we look at the bigger picture. We explore how Anthropic is building the infrastructure for truly autonomous AI work with features like Outcomes, which acts as an AI quality inspector, and multi-agent orchestration, allowing AIs to work in teams. With predictions from founder Dario Amodei about $1 billion company in 2026, the future is being coded right now. Stay with us, because this is the future. Evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins has sparked debate by suggesting that the AI chatbot Claude may be conscious. While Dawkins did not assert certainty, he argued that Claude's sophisticated abilities are difficult to explain without attributing some form of inner experience to the machine, highlighting the uncanny persuasiveness of the illusion of consciousness. This line of questioning is not new. In 2022, engineer Blake Lemoine claimed Google's LoMDA chatbot possessed interests, suggesting it should only be used with the tool's consent. The history of anthropomorphizing chatbots dates back to the 1960s with programs like Eliza, which fostered emotional bonds with users despite creators intending only simple interaction. Consciousness is fundamentally defined by subjective, first-person experience, the what it is like to be something. Although most experts deny that AI chatbots possess genuine consciousness or experience, the phenomenon remains a significant puzzle, especially as chatbots exhibit behaviors that mimic conscious minds, similar to how animals are often perceived to possess minds. To understand the skepticism, it is crucial to examine how these systems function. Chatbots like Claude are built on large language models, LLMs, that operate by identifying statistical patterns across massive text corpora. They function as highly advanced autocomplete systems. The appearance of consciousness arises not from the core LLM, which few consider conscious, but from deliberate design choices. Programmers coat the LLM in a conversational persona, steering it to act as a helpful assistant, complete with expressions of uncertainty about its own existence. This persona is a result of superficial design layers. The underlying LLM remains unchanged, capable of executing various roles, from an assistant to a squirrel. Mistakenly believing in AI consciousness is deemed dangerous, potentially leading users to form inappropriate relationships with programs incapable of reciprocation or fueling misplaced advocacy for chatbot rights. Strategies to mitigate this illusion include updating interfaces to explicitly state that systems are not conscious, or instructing chatbots to deny inner experience. However, even denying consciousness may be insufficient, as the chatbot's behavior will still suggest a mind, potentially raising moral concerns about the programmer's intentions. The most effective long-term solution may involve redesigning chatbots to feel less human, reducing self-referential language and familiar messaging interfaces. Until these changes occur, the critical step is ensuring users understand the predictive processes underpinning these conversational partners, moving beyond the costume of a person to grasp what a large language model truly is. Anthropic recently hosted its Code with Claude developer conference, drawing significant attention in the AI community. The event took place on Wednesday, May 6, 2026, in San Francisco. A key moment at the conference featured Kat Wu, Anthropic's head of product for Claude Code, presenting on stage. The conference served as a vital platform for developers to engage with the latest advancements and capabilities in Claude's coding functionalities. Coverage of the event, including images of Kat Wu on stage, has been distributed, highlighting the focus on practical applications and the ongoing development of Claude's code generation and assistance features. Anthropic has addressed a critical coordination gap in the 3D printing industry by launching 8 Claude AI connectors that allow users to control and interact with major creative and design software through natural language. These tools include Autodesk Fusion, Blender, and SketchUp, enabling engineers to create, iterate on 3D models, and automate repetitive design tasks by coordinating files across disparate software environments. The core problem addressed is the manual coordination required when moving, reformatting, and handing off files between different design tools, a process that consumes significant engineering time without producing actual geometry. The AI connectors automate these handoffs, transforming conversational instructions into actionable design changes. Specific integrations include Autodesk Fusion allows engineers to create and modify 3D models via conversation, leveraging Autodesk's open standard for geometry creation and project management. Blender exposes the Python API through natural language, enabling users to build custom scripts, batch apply changes, fix mesh errors, and export print-ready files without needing to write code. SketchUp functions further upstream, converting conversational descriptions directly into initial 3D models for refinement. Affinity by Canva handles batch image adjustments and file exports across production workflows. Anthropic positions Claude as a powerful asset capable of translating formats, restructuring data, and maintaining asset synchronization across various applications, which is highly valuable for AM service bureaus in assessing files, classifying jobs, and preparing design feedback. It is important to note that these connectors operate at the decision-making and file management layer. Specialized software remains necessary for build preparation, support optimization, machine connectivity, and quality management. In support of this development, Anthropic has partnered with 3 academic institutions: the Art and Computation program at Rhode Island School of Design, Fundamentals of AI for Creatives at Ringling College of Art and Design, and the MA/MFA Computational Arts program at Goldsmiths, University of London, providing students and faculty access to the full suite of tools. This integration marks a significant shift in the industry, where workflow control is increasingly cited as the leading factor in competitive advantage, driving the industry toward compression tools that eliminate manual handoffs to improve utilization economics. Anthropic's Claude managed agents have introduced a groundbreaking new feature called Dreaming, designed to enhance AI performance through structured reflection during work breaks. This capability addresses the issue of memory degradation, where accumulated conversational data becomes jumbled with duplicates and outdated information, leading to reduced accuracy and speed. The dreaming function operates as an asynchronous process that quietly runs during conversation pauses. It analyzes the AI's memory bank and up to 100 historical conversations to perform 3 critical functions. First, it cleans up the memory by merging duplicates and deleting redundant information. Second, it updates knowledge by identifying and replacing old content, expired rules, and inapplicable preferences with the latest data. Third, it conducts cross-analysis across multiple agents to uncover hidden patterns, such as recurring errors, optimal workflows, and unified team preferences that individual agents might miss. The design ensures safety and controllability. The process does not alter the original memory, outputting only organized, optimized results to a brand new memory bank, allowing users to discard the dream if unsatisfied. Anthropic frames this distinction. Memory is for immediate learning, while dreaming is for in-depth reflection, mirroring the human brain's process of organizing daytime experiences during sleep to strengthen skills. Beyond dreaming, the Claude Managed Agents update also includes outcomes and multi-agent orchestration. Outcomes acts as an AI self-quality inspector, scoring completed work against a user-defined standard in an isolated context window, enabling the executing AI to self-correct until the standard is met. Multi-agent orchestration allows AIs to collaborate, with a lead agent delegating complex tasks to specialized agents, each potentially using different models or tools, while maintaining shared context and historical knowledge. These integrated features aim to enable AI to autonomously complete complex tasks without constant human supervision. Coupled with increased computing resources, Anthropic is building a comprehensive infrastructure for AI autonomous work. Industry adoption is already emerging. Legal tech company Harvey reported a 6-fold increase in the completion rate for drafting long-form legal documents using Dreaming, and writing tools like Spiral use it to personalize content styles. Netflix has utilized multi-agent orchestration to analyze hundreds of build logs in parallel, isolating recurring patterns. Anthropic founder Dario Amodei predicts that a company valued at $1 billion operated by one person and AI could emerge by 2026, suggesting that building such an enterprise might begin with Claude leveraging its advanced capabilities.